Here we have something with x's in both the top and the bottom, so it would be a quotient rule for the derivative, which would mean a U-sub problem for the antiderivative. First thing I'm going to do is make u the denominator, 1/4 x to the fourth plus 1. The derivative of that, I need to do 1/4 times 4, which is going to be 1, x cubed. And then the derivative of 1 is 0. So there's my whole du. I'm going to multiply by dx. du is x cubed dx. I'm going to switch out my bounds. They're currently x values. I want to make them u values. I want to figure out what is u when x is 0 and what is u when x is 1. So of course, to find this out, I want to plug into u, not ever du. So I'm going to figure out what is u when x is 0. So I'm going to do 1/4 of my x value is 0 to the fourth plus 1. That's going to give me 1. And then same thing, 1/4, and now x is 1 to the fourth plus 1. That's going to really just give me 1/4 plus 1, or 5/4. Now I'm ready for the substitution. This is really the integral from 1 to 5/4. And my u is in the denominator, so anytime u is in the denominator, we want to remember it's to a negative number. Here, the exponent is not written, so that indicates we have u to the -1. Anything that we're doing that looks like a quotient rule is going to be u to a negative power if we're taking that at the denominator. We just took care of that entire denominator, and now I want to make sure I have my perfect du, or figure out what it's off by. For a perfect du, I would need an x cubed and a dx. I have an x cubed and a dx. So I have my perfect du. It's not too big or too small. It's exactly what I need it to be, which means I'm ready to take the antiderivative. If I do -1 plus 1, I would get 1/0 u to the 0. We cannot divide by 0, so anytime you add 1 and you get 0, you want to remember that is going to be an ln problem. This case, it's going to be ln of u, no plus k. I'm going to use an evaluation bar from 1 to 5/4, and just grab my calculator. I'm going to do ln, and 5/4 is already positive, so I don't have to take the absolute value of it. Minus ln of 1 is already positive as well. Ln of 5/4 gives me a crazy decimal in my calculator, so I'm going to leave it as ln of 5/4 as its exact value and not do a decimal around it. And then ln of 1 is actually just 0. So I have ln of 5/4 minus 0 really. So my final answer is just going to be ln of 5/4. And I would leave it just like that. That's the exact answer. It's like leaving it as 2 pi instead of multiplying it by out. If you have a number that doesn't terminate, you can leave it just like that. Or if you wanted a decimal answer for some reason, this is about 0.22.